Good morning, students. I am teaching English of 8th standard. I already taught the lesson The Heavenly Parasol. It is a fairy tale, isn't it? And a poem, Benjamin Jones Goes Swimming. So I hope you enjoyed that poem. It is a really humorous poem. It brings laughter in us, isn't it? So, as like Benjamin Jones tries, okay, even though he did not practice. So in life, we should not give up. We must participate. If so, yeah, suppose any competition is there. I hope you liked that poem. And let me come to the another poem, leisure. Okay, we have to pronounce it as a leisure. Okay, leisure. This poem is meant for memorization, written by W.H. Davis. First, let us try to let me introduce the poet. Who is the poet? William Henry Davis was born in 1871 and lived up to 1940. Was one of the most popular poets of his times. Means he's a very popular poet. He is a British, okay? He is a British poet born in Welsh region. The principal themes in his works are the marvels of nature. See here, what is the main theme? What are the themes of his poems or his the main themes means main subject he explains in his literary works is about the marvels of nature. Marvels means wonders of nature and observations about life's hardships. Here he also uh, makes observation, explains about the difficulties. Hardships means difficulties, worries about life. We find simplicity and the use of the native tongue in his poems. Here he uses very simple and native language, means local language in his poems. Most of his poetry was on the subjects of nature or life on the roads. Here, most of the poems he wrote about nature and people's life on the road. It exhibits a natural, simple, and earthy style. Earthy style. Here he writes the poem in a natural, okay, and in a simple way, so that uh, even a common people can understand what he says. Okay, it is not a complicated poem. It is a very simple poem. So I hope you understood about the poem. Let me come. Here there is some explanation. See there, Leisure by W.H. Davis is an incredible poem about taking time, look around, and notice the beautiful that every day holds. Here it is an incredible, extremely great poem. Incredible means it is an extremely great poem and most popular poem. Okay, it tells us that we have to take some leisure to notice the beauty that which is around us. Okay, totally we should not engross ourselves in work. Davis does a wonderful job of opening the eyes of all those who read this marvelous work. So this is a marvelous poem. It opens our eyes uh, by telling that we should make even time to watch the nature. It teaches us that we need to slow our lives down and take a look around and notice the little things. Here, there are so many little things around us, squirrels, birds. Okay, most of the time we neglect them. You must stare at them. Okay, stare means look at them with concentration. Okay, and we should take the beauty of it. We should take advantage of the little time that we have on this earth and pay attention to the little things. Here we are going to live only for some years, and in that some years we should work, and at the same time we should have some spare time to look around. And William Wordsworth says that why God has created nature, because he created a beautiful nature with an intention to make our lives very beautiful. So if we don't spare time to look around, then I think our life doesn't become rich. Okay, it doesn't it don't become rich. It becomes only poor. Okay, so let me come to the poem. Open page number 83. In that, this poem is meant for memorization. Okay, but before starting the lesson, oh sorry, poem, here there are some questions. You try to answer them. What do you call? See, some children involved in collecting of stamps, gardening. Okay, they are some students may be interested in planting the saplings and gardening, painting or cooking or going for a walk, isn't it? So what is all these activities? Here these are hobbies, isn't it? So uh, see, I hope you do this during your leisure time, isn't it? We have it. It definitely, this hobby definitely, you must have some hobby. This hobby definitely gives you a pleasure. Okay, leisure. Why leisure is given or leisure is taken? Leisure is meant for pleasure. Okay. So when do you think they do these activities? We do these activities during free time or leisure time. Do you think it is important to have leisure activities? Why? See, if suppose if you are given free time, you must know how to spend that free time in a constructive way, or it must see, we have to conduct involve in such activity that it should give us happiness or pleasure. So we also require pleasure. Okay, work. Uh, it doesn't beautify our life, isn't it? Do you have any activities like this? Which one do you like the most? Best? Why? You should tell the answer. You should give answer to this question. You better, okay, I suggest you to develop some hobby. Uh, See, after getting education, you must know how to spend your leisure time in a constructive way, so that you may get some pleasure out of your hobby. When would you like to do these activities? In your leisure time or all the time? Why? See, I hope you will do these activities only during leisure time or during, I think, which is the best leisure time for you children? Holidays. Okay, last year you got 3 months holiday, but this because of Corona, I think most of the days this year has become holiday holidays, isn't it? I hope most of you like holidays. So it is a Holidays are carefree days. Okay, there is nothing serious we should do, isn't it? Therefore, you like this spirit. Okay, last year you had the most 3 months holiday. This year, you are because of Corona, you are having 6 months, 7 months holidays. Am I right? And school is only for 3 months. So, do you want this of thing in your life? I don't think we should work more. Means work for more periods, but at the same time we should require some relaxation time. So, let me read the poem for you. Okay. Before that, so there is a proverb in English: all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. See here, this is very important. See here, work, work, work. Suppose there is no playing, okay, then a Jack, a boy becomes a dull boy. See here, all, so we have to think about this proverb. See here, continuous work, okay, 24 hours work is not a good thing. It makes a man dull. So imagine, on the other hand, uh, all play, 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 and no work, then it makes Jack an a idle boy. Okay, he becomes an idle person. Okay, so too much work is too bad. Uh, we should have some time for relaxation. Leisure is required. So, with uh, all these things, we have to take into consideration. And let me come to the poem. So, students, let me read this poem for you. What is this life? A full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. No time to stand beneath the boughs and stare as long as sheep or cows. No time to see when woods we pass, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. No time to see in broad daylight, streams full of stars like skies at night. No time to turn at beauty's glance and watch her feet how they can dance. No time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes began. Poor life, this is full of care. We have no time to stand and stare. We have no time to stand and stare. Here. This is very simple poem. Here. Today it is a 14 line poems. Today let me you explain only some lines. Okay. Uh, what is this life? If full of care. Full of care means uh, it means here. Suppose uh, if we don't have if we totally involved in work, 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 no uh, spare time, means no leisure time, then what is the life here? Life is not rich, okay? We cannot enjoy our life. So therefore, full of care means taking more, spending more time on work, or working like a machine. Do you think we are not machines, isn't it? Don't you think we are machines? We cannot work 24 hours. We require some leisure time for refreshment. Okay, so that again we can work. What is this life? If we work like machine, then I think that is not a good life. what W.H. Davies poet is telling. We have no time to stand and stare. See here, we are moving towards our working place in such a hurried way that we don't look around, look our the nature which is surrounding us. Okay, stand and stare means uh, we should have patience, and we have to see the little things of nature with a lot of concentration. Birds are there, trees are there, sky is there, streams are flowing. So we should make some time for to stand and stare, to see, look around. Then no time to stand beneath the boughs. Boughs means the branches of a tree. See, uh, in today's life, man has no time to stand under the trees. Okay, uh, and uh, look at the tree. Okay, there are lot of birds stay in that tree and stand and stare as long as sheep or cows here. Sheep or cows are better. They are leading a better life than us. Okay, they don't move in a hurry. Okay, they sometimes they stand and look around the nature. Okay, their life is better than us. No time to see when woods we pass. Wood means forest. Here, when we are passing through the woods or forest, we don't have a time to look towards it. We are always thinking about our duty to get for form. Okay, then where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. Here, squirrels, okay, they are hiding some nuts of some fruits uh, within the grass. Okay, if you um, stare and look, then you will come to notice all these things. No time to see in broad daylight, streams full of stars like skies at night. Here. So we don't have time. Okay, in busy today we are all leading busy life. In that, suppose if we make the time, if we clearly look at the streams, what do you mean by the word stream? Streams means Allah. If suppose that stream, the water that which is flowing, if it is clear, uh, d- when sunlight falls on it, we are able to see uh, the fish and the aquatic animals which are moving within that water looks like stars. Okay, and the whole stream looks like a sky at night. How sky looks like at night, like that way, the clear water stream look like okay, sky during daytime. Okay, I think this is enough today. What poet is telling us that we should make time even to look around. I hope you understood this poem. Okay. What is but before concluding, what do you mean by the word leisure? Leisure means free time. So let me explain about the title in the next uh, this video, and till eighth video, eighth line I taught you. I think this is enough. Do one thing, write this poem 3 times and try to memorize it. This is homework for you. Thank you.